Welcome back to my channel, sports fans. Okay, let's get into this right here. Well, Bill Russell carried by white guys in the NBA Finals. Whoops, hold on, wait. Bill Russell was carried by white guys in the NBA Finals? Well, that's what it looks like, folks. Offensively, Bill Russell was carried by at least 4 white guys in the NBA Finals, guys. Don't let this get out. This is going to be criminal right here. I mean, could you imagine Tim Duncan, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it is Shaq getting carried, LeBron James getting carried by 4 white guys in the NBA Finals? It ain't got nothing to do with race. Well, I'm just saying, this is what it was. And you got dumb people like Jim saying ludicrous stuff. Oh yeah, Kareem wasn't doing nothing until Magic showed up and Magic took him to the promised land. Well, we'll see what Magic did, because it's the NBA Finals. Top 4 scorers on your team in every NBA Finals. Let's look at it. So we'll do Bill Russell first, since he won all these championships by himself, being a special player. So 57, Tom Heinsohn led with 24 points. Shaman second, 21 points. Bob Cousy third with 20 points. And Bill Russell fourth with 13.3 points. And, Tom Heinsohn was a rookie that year and led the team in scoring and won Rookie of the Year. 58, Bill Shaman, 21 points. First, Frank Ramsey, number 2, with 19 points, almost 20 points. Bob Cousy, 18 points, almost 19. And Tom Heinsohn was 4th with 16 points. Bill Russell ain't nowhere to be found. 59, Tom Heinsohn again, 24.3 points per game. Frank Ramsey, there go that guy that Jim said, oh, that guy won't be no Hall of Famer if it wasn't for Bill Russell. Well, this is the second time he's been number 2 in scoring in Bill Russell's third NBA Finals. Anyway, 22.5 points per game. And I think Bill Shaman had 22 in third, and Bob Cousy has 16, was in 4th. Bill Russell ain't nowhere to be found in 2 straight NBA Finals, guys. 58, 59 is not top 4. 60, Tom Heinsohn, there go that man again. Yep, I don't know why this guy in the top 75. He had the same career or better than Bill Shaman. He led with 22 points per game. Shaman, 19 points. There go that dude again. Frank Ramsey, 18.4 points per game in front of Bill Russell. He was number 3rd, and Bill Russell came in 4th. Thanks for showing up, Bill Russell, with 16 points per game. 61, Tom Heinsohn, there go that man again. in Jim, he was kind of like dumbfounded. He was, he wanted to say Tom Heinsohn would not be a Hall of Famer without Bill Russell. Guys, all this guy doing is rebounding. Tom Heinsohn is putting up double-doubles. I mean, not double-doubles. He leading the team in scoring and putting up, double-digit rebounds on top of that. He was a 2-way player. Bill Russell was a 1-way rebounder. So Tom Heinsohn, 22 points. Bob Cousy, 2nd with 19 points. 3rd, Bill Russell, 17. And 4th, 15 points per game, Frank Ramsey. Oh, the guy coming off the bench that shouldn't be no Hall of Famer because he was a bench player. The original 6th man of the NBA. This guy is coming this guy's coming off the bench giving you 14, 15, 16 points a game off the bench, guys. That's crazy. 62, Bill Russell does lead, but look at this. 22.9 points per game, but Sam Jones is right there with 22.1 points per game in 2nd, and Tom Heinsohn, 19 points per game in 3rd, and 4th, Bob Cousy with 16. 63, Sam Jones leads with 24 points per game. Tom Heinsohn again in front of Bill Russell, 23 points per game. Bill Russell 3rd with 20 points per game, and there goes Scott Sanders, 13 points per game. 64, Sam Jones leads again, 21 points per game. John Havlicek, number 2 with 18 points per game. Tom Heinsohn, there you go again, 15 points per game. And this is Bill Russell in 4th with only 11 points per game, guys. In 65, Sam Jones again, 27 points per game. Havlicek, 18 points a game, number 2. Bill Russell, number 3 with 17 points per game. Scott Sanders, number 4 with 13 points per game. 66, Bill Russell does lead this one, 23.6 points per game, but there go Havlicek right behind him, 23.3 points per game, and Sam Jones right behind that, less than a point. Both of them was less than a point behind Bill Russell. And who is this? Scott Sanders, he was number 4 with 13 points per game. In 68, John Havlicek, 27 points per game, was number 1. Bailey Howe, Did Jim say something about, oh yeah, Bailey Howell this, Bailey Howell that, he want this, he want that, he was just an add-on? Yes, he was an add-on. It must be great to already, this guy already had a Hall of Fame career and jumping on the bandwagon like all these players were of the Celtics train. He was second with 21 points. Sam Jones was third with 17. Bailey Howell 21 points. Sam Jones third with 17 points per game. And Bill Russell looks like he might have had 17 also. He was in fourth. And in 69, John Havlicek led with 28 points per game. Sam Jones 18 points per game. I forget this guy's name, Siegford or something like that. 14 points per game in third. And who the hell is this guy? I think this is Don Nelson, was in fourth with 11.9 points per game, and Bill Russell wasn't nowhere to be found. So let's look at this real quick. Bill Russell led twice, and one of them was by less than a point. No, 2 times. Hold on. 2 times he led in scoring, and it was by less than a point. 1, 2, 3, 4 times he was in fourth place in scoring. 1, 2, 3. If I'm mistaken, 3 times he was third place in scoring. In 1, 2, 3 times he wasn't even on the board, guys. He wasn't even top 4. Wow. Okay, so let's go over to Kareem. So in 71, he was number 1 in scoring, his first finals, 27 points per game. Oscar Robertson was number 2, 23 points per game. Dandridge was number, did I say 3? Was number 2 for Oscar Robertson. 3 was Dandridge with 20 points per game. I don't know this guy right here. I forget his name. He was 10. He was number 4. He had 10 points per game. 73, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He led the team with 32 points per game. Dandridge was second with 16. Oscar Robertson was third with 12. And I don't know this guy's name. Like I said, I forget. He was number 4 with 11 points per game. 80. This is the year that Kareem led in 3 different statistical categories and lost the MVP because his Magic's had one great game. And I'm not trying to say he should not have won it, but he should not have won it, really, guys. He should not have won that. Even with that game he had, because Kareem was out. So Kareem, 33 points per game in that one. Magic had 21. This is, I think Jamal Wilkes had 21, and Norm Nixon had 15. 82. Jamal Wilkes led with 19 points per game. Kareem had 18 points per game in second. Third, Nixon, 17 points. And I think this is, who is this? I think this is McAdoo, if I'm mistaken, had 16 points. 83, Kareem led with 23 points per game. Magic with 19. Wilkes with 18. Norm Nixon with 13. 84, Kareem, 26 points per game. First, Worthy, second with 22 points per game. Third, Magic with 16 points per game. And fourth was Cooper with 13 points per game. 85, Kareem, 25 points per game, led it. Worthy, second with 23 points per game. Magic in third with 18 points per game. And I think this is Byron Scott with 11 points per game. 87, Magic led it with 26 points per game. Yes, this is the 17th year for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's always penalized for getting old. Nobody else can get old. Magic led it with 27 points per game. And Kareem was number 2 with 21 points per game. And Worthy, 20 points per game. And Cooper was 4th with 12. 88, Worthy led it with 22 points per game. Who is this? Magic, 21. Byron Scott, 3rd with 18. And Kareem was 4th with 13 points per game. 89, Worthy led it with 25. Second was Kareem with 12.5. And then Cooper with 12 was 3rd. And then Magic with 11 was 4th. So let's look at this. How many times did Kareem lead in scoring? I'm going to tell you another secret too in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times Kareem led in scoring out of 10 finals, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of 10 finals, he led 6 times, guys. And this fool Jim is trying to say that Magic came and carried him? Goodness God. In 85, when he won the finals MVP, that's the 15th season, guys. When was Bill Russell winning finals MVPs in his 15th season? Or any great player. So The times he came in second, Kareem, 1, 2, 3. He came in second 3 times, and then that one time he came in fourth. What a joke, guys. What a joke. And I don't have it on me right here, but on top of that, from what I know, he led 6 times. He led the team in the NBA Finals in 3 different statistical categories, guys. 6 times. Points. Remember I told you he led in points in all the 6 times already right here. He led in points, rebounds, and blocks 6 times, guys. 3 different statistical categories. And here this dummy, Jim, this fool, this idiot is trying to tell you that Magic Johnson carried him. Magic Johnson led 1, 2. He led in scoring 2 times in the NBA Finals. Magic did 2 times. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I got. He led 2 times in the NBA Finals. So how did he get carried? Is that even 2? No. No, Magic led 1 time in the NBA Finals, guys. According to this. James Worthy led more times than Magic. Worthy led 2 times. Magic led once. And Jamal Wilkes led 1 time. It was by 1 point that Jamal Wilkes led over Kareem. So that pretty much sums it up. Bill Russell, as you can see, this guy was, on average, was a 4th leading scorer on his team, guys. Tommy Heinsohn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tommy Heinsohn led 4 times, guys, in the NBA Finals. He led in scoring. Sam Jones led 3 times. And what is this? Havlicek led 2 times. Bill Russell led 2 times, and it was by less than a point, guys. I'm just trying to find out how Bill Russell is greater than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He ain't even on his level. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one of the greatest 2-way players of all time. We already talked about this. It ain't even, the debate is so childish, man. It's so childish. Nobody brings up Bill Russell. Let's look at this again. Kareem led his team 12 times in his career in 3 different statistical categories. 12 years. He led his team in 3 different statistical categories. 17 times he led his team in 2 different statistical categories. He was All-NBA 15 times. All-NBA defensive 11 times. All-NBA defensive and All-NBA at the same time. No, hold on. I think that's wrong. So it's All-NBA 15 times, All-NBA defensive 11 times, All-NBA defensive and All-NBA at the same time 11 times, guys. 11 times. Let's not forget, in these NBA Finals, Bill Russell shot under 40% 5 times in NBA Finals, guys. 5 damn times. That will be 57. His rookie year. The next year in 58, he shot 34%. So 57, he shot 35%. 58, the next year he shot 34%. The next year in 59 in the NBA Finals, this guy shot 59%. In 64, he shot 38% in the NBA Finals. In his last year, 69, he shot 39%. This guy was a original brickfest, guys. Original brickfest. In the playoffs, I think it was basically the same thing. He shot to 57, he shot 36%. 58, he shot 36% in the playoffs. In 67, he shot 36%. In 64, he shot 35%. That's in the playoffs. So 4 times he shot under 40% in the playoffs. 5 times he shot under 40% in the NBA Finals. 9 times he shot under 45%, guys. 9 times he shot under 45% in the playoffs, and 7 times he shot under 45% in the NBA Finals. And we should have went further than that, because a lot of this stuff he's shooting in the playoffs. 59, he shot 40% in the playoffs. 61, he shot 42% in the playoffs. 68, he shot 40% in the playoffs. 69, he shot 42% in the playoffs. In the NBA Finals, shooting under 45%. This guy shot 68, he shot 43%. In 61, he shot 40. I mean, it's just horrible for this guy, man. Just horrible. The Jim is trying to tell you this guy is a #1 center of all time, guys. Even the Ben Wallaces and, you know, the Dikembe Mutombos, these type of guys that just sit there and play defense and rebound, they don't shoot that miserable, guys. This is a miserable shooting guy. And you wonder why it was 4 white guys leading this guy to the NBA Finals. And remember, all these guys came at the same time. The Casey Jones, the Sam Jones, the Havlicek, that Scat Sanders, Tom Heinsohn. All these guys came at the same damn time that Bill Russell came. Either the same year, the next year, or the next year after that. And then you had Bob Cousy already on the team, and Shaman already on the team, and Frank Ramsey was already on the team. So you already had a collection of good guys. And then the other guys just came the same year, the year after, or the year after. So they were just loaded, guys. They were just, even if Bill Russell would not showed up, I think they still would have won about 6 championships. Because you saw Bill Russell wasn't even top 4 in scoring. The first 3 out of 4 finals, he wasn't even in there, guys. They won in 69 against Elgin Baylor and Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. And guess what? Bill Russell, he was like number 7 in scoring. He wasn't even all NBA that season, guys, and they still won the championship. That's how deep the Celtics were. That's how deep they were. So that's it for that. I don't know how much we can debunk Bill Russell's career. It's made up, it's fabricated. You know, all the great players back then, the Jerry West, the Elgin Baylors, the Wilt Chamberlains, the Bob Pettis, the Oscar Rob, all these guys were two-way players or all-around players who had to play on both sides for the team, or they're going to lose. And Bill Russell was just a one-way defensive, the Dikembe Mutombo, Ben Wallace, hiding behind a whole bunch of white guys. That's it. So, it's kind of embarrassing. Not because they're white, because they, a lot of y'all be calling them plumbers and stuff like that. So nobody wants that word to come out that Bill Russell was hiding behind these plumbers and winning championships. All Bill Russell had to do was collect missed rebounds and kick them out and play defense. That's it. And that's why I keep trying to tell you, nobody wanted to be like Bill Russell coming into the 70s. Nobody. Everybody wanted to be like as far as centers. They wanted to be like Wilt Chamberlain. They was talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the next Wilt Chamberlain, and he dazzled when he came into the NBA. Putting up crazy stats, blocks, points, rebounds, all NBA defense. The dude was just incredible. He was just incredible. He made Bill Russell look like a child, just like the rest of them, just like Wilt Chamberlain did, just like a lot of centers at the time. Bill Russell was just sitting there collecting 22, 23 rebounds a game, and that's it. And blocking some shots, okay. Give him that. He was a great defender, one of the greatest, but that's all he was, guys. That's why nobody wanted to be like Bill Russell. Bill Russell is a top 5 center. Well, how come nobody ever compares any other great center to Bill Russell? Nobody does. Because all the other great centers were two-way players. And they were dominant at their position. Bill Russell was just a made-up character, guys, that got 5 MVPs for civil rights, okay? And if you go listen to Wilt Chamberlain, he even says in the interview, he wasn't down with the integration and stuff. Wilt Chamberlain got penalized. Remember, Bill Russell out-rebounded, tripled him in scoring, everything, had way less of a team than him, was getting penalized in the MVP race because he wasn't down with the civil rights movement. So he was getting penalized, okay? Because he was about black empowerment and doing what black people doing with each other, like, Malcolm X and stuff like that. He wasn't with what, Martin Luther King wanted to go, integrate with people who hate you. You know what I'm saying? We see how that turned out. Black people are at the bottom of the economic ladder behind everybody. And it's been like that for decades now. But yeah, Bill Russell got all those MVPs because of the civil rights movement. That's it, guys. If you believe it was something else, you show me. He had the greatest team of all time, 3 All-NBA teammates every single year. Well, including him, was 3 All-NBA. It would have been 4 All-NBA defensive if they had it. They had the most All-Stars every year, every single thing. So he had the best team every single year, and he didn't have better stats than Bob Pettit, Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, Wilt Chamberlain, all these dudes. So he can't be the most valuable to his team with all that help, and he can't be the best player in the league because he don't have the better stats, guys. So keep believing this dumb lie that the players voted. Yes, they voted, but that don't mean a vote count, guys. You're dumb enough to think your vote counts today just because they say you can vote, okay? Don't be dumb. So this is why, to me, Bill Russell ain't even he ain't a top 5 center. To me, he ain't a top 25 player, but he definitely not a top 5 center. And he's not even in the wheelhouse of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, not even close.